Imagine this. You love a game so much that you decide to play it non-stop. Hours turn into days. You grind, you farm, you master every mechanic. You think the more time you invest, the more powerful you'll become. But what if the game doesn't want that? What if the game is watching you? And what if the more you play, the more it starts pushing back? Because some games don't reward obsession. They punish it. Take Resident Evil 4, for example. Most players think difficulty is just a setting you choose at the start. Easy, normal, hard. But behind the scenes, the game is constantly monitoring you. If you're playing too well, landing perfect shots, avoiding damage, clearing enemies easily, the game silently increases the difficulty. Enemies move faster, they attack more aggressively, they spawn in greater numbers without warning, without telling you. You think you're getting better, but really, the game is getting harder, and it's doing it because you won't stop playing. Then there's Left 4 Dead. This game introduced something called the AI Director. It's not just spawning zombies randomly, it's studying you. If your team is dominating, the moving smoothly, conserving health, staying coordinated, the game responds. It sends bigger hordes, more special infected, more chaos. But if you slow down, if you struggle, like it eases off. The game isn't just challenging you, it's balancing your obsession. Play too well for too long, and the world becomes more dangerous. Now consider Dying Light. At night, the game becomes more intense. Stronger enemies appear, more lethal hunters roam the streets. But the more you keep farming during nighttime, the more aggressive the AI becomes. It's almost like the game is saying, you're getting greedy, and it punishes that greed with escalating danger. The longer you push, the harder it pushes back. Even older games had this mindset. In Metal Gear Solid 3, there's a legendary boss called The End, a master sniper, a battle of patience. If you play the game obsessively, pushing forward non-stop, the fight becomes brutal. But if you step away, if you stop playing for days, the boss dies of old age. The game literally rewards you for not playing and punishes your obsession with a harder fight. Then comes something more subtle. In The Witcher 3, grinding seems like the smartest strategy. Do every side quest, farm every monster, level up endlessly. But if you overdo it, you become too powerful. The main story loses tension. Boss fights lose meaning. Combat loses danger. The experience becomes hollow. Not because you're bad, but because you played too much. The game doesn't stop you. It lets you ruin your own challenge. And in doing so, it punishes your obsession with boredom. Some systems are even more psychological. Modern games track performance patterns, reaction times, damage taken, enemy encounters. They adjust pacing and pressure to keep you engaged, but that balance can turn against you. If you dominate for too long, the game shifts. More pressure, more resistance, more chaos. Not to stop you, but to contain you, because endless dominance breaks immersion. So the game fights back. The truth is, some games are designed not just to entertain, but to regulate. They don't want you to win too easily. They don't want you to farm forever. They don't want you to master everything without consequence. They want tension, struggle, uncertainty. And if you remove those by playing too much, they bring them back, forcefully, silently. So the next time a game suddenly feels harder, enemies feel smarter, the world feels more hostile, ask yourself, did the game change, or did it just notice that you never stopped playing? Subscribe to Looted Truth for more gaming facts, hidden stories, and the truth behind your favorite games.